Well, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Well, winter's hitting here in BC. Just a skiff of snow, just enough to make everything look white, but it's actually not that bad, just next to nothing. So I was worried about the road, so I left a little bit early. So I bet you're thinking, oh, he's going back to Vancouver. Nope, going somewhere new this time. Well, newer. Sorry, got to take a drink like Tim Hortons coffee here. I'm on my way to Kelowna. And you may think, oh, you're getting Grover looked at again or inspected. Nope, Grover's not due for a little longer, so it's not that. So this is something I've never done before in my WorkSafe history, I should say. So my injury was just over 10 years ago now, October 1st, 2014. And what they do after a while is they consider you plateau. So they say your injuries aren't going to get worse or aren't going to get better. They may get worse. So what they do is they consider a thing called a PFI. I'll put it in the description here down below, but they figure out how broken you are. So there's a physical part of it, and then there's also a mental part of it. So today I'm going to Kelowna to see a doctor. I was going to say a physicist, but it's a doctor, to, believe it or not, to say, yeah, he's an amputee, and yeah, I've had all these injuries. So I have no idea what to expect. So that's tomorrow in Kelowna, and then depending how long this video is, it might be in the same video, might be the next. I'm going through a little small town on the way back through, it's called Salmon Arm, and Kenzie gets this shirt every year. It's called Shuville, so it supports the Shuswap, so it's Shuville. So the store's in Salmon Arm, so I'm going there to pick up her Shuville shirt for this year. And something different, I'm actually going to spend the night in Salmon Arm in Grover. So I'll take you guys along with it. Now, that's a first for me because I've slept in Grover in the garage, but never slept outside. So I'm going to sleep at Hotel Walmart in Salmon Arm in Grover. And then I'm also going to do something different because Grover's a hybrid. So all the research I've done, and I'll link the videos down below of other creators, but they've done their nights in their van and they've left the van running all night. Right now the temperature up here is -4 Celsius, so I'll do it in the bloop. So it's chilly, it's not super cold, like I've got a sleep bag and everything, but I'm gonna leave it running and see how much gas it uses all night. So there's another guy in the States, and like I said, I'll put the video down below, but he left his van running all night and it was like -30. I believe, I'll put it in down below, and it cost him $5 American. So I'm going to do that in Canada and figure out how much Grover would use overnight, because if I don't have surgery in January, I'm going to be heading down south, and I'll probably sleep a lot of nights in Grover, taking you guys along on this awesome content and all this cool stuff. But I'll probably have to do that quite a bit, leave it running all night. So I just want to see if it's better or worse than a regular vehicle, and by how much. So let's get on our way to Kelowna, British Columbia. I plan on doing some drone shots on the way, and you guys are going to laugh, but I want a little Grover figure for Grover, and you can get them, but they're super expensive because they're collectible. So I can't get Grover. So you 80s kids, if you're like me, McDonald's had these little toys. They were called Muppet Babies, and everybody collected them when I was going to school. It's just a little McDonald's toy. Anyways, there's a lady in Lake Country that's selling them, so I'm getting a little Gonzo, which is a blue guy like Grover, in a tricycle, which is kind of like a wheelchair. and I'm gonna put that in Grover. No, it's not super expensive. It's like $3 for this little figure. So, and I was going through, so I figured, yeah, I'll just stop and get one. She had like 6 of them, so it's kind of cool. It'll sit on the dash. It's kind of my thing. I'm gonna pull over because this car behind me is tailgating me. But we are in Falkland, British Columbia right now. So I'm gonna run the intro here like I normally do, but I've got a couple comments, people saying it's too long and stuff, but I guess the thing I'm trying to tell you guys is why I do it. So I do it because my channel's extremely small and I want it to grow. And I want people to understand a little bit about me and what my channel's about. So I apologize if you regular viewers get tired of it. I'm sorry. I'm constantly updating it. I actually took it from another YouTuber out there in the States. Her name's Nikki Dalventhal, and she does a similar intro, and she lives in her van, and she's actually on Bachelorette, and we watch it all the time. So I took it from that. So I apologize if you guys think it's too long, but I want it for the new subscribers out there. So DJ, can you please roll that intro? Hey everybody, my name is Andrew Adley. After a workplace accident, I was left as a bump knee amputee. I had a decision to make. Get busy living or get busy dying. Obviously, you only have one life, so I made the decision to get busy living, exploring every opportunity that's presented to me. Tune in every week for different adventures, both from accessibility standpoint to adventures with my family and friends. And every adventure begins with one leg at a time. So as I'm driving down the highway, I'm just thinking about this entire 10-year journey that I've been on. October 1st, I moved from Kelowna, BC, where I'm going today actually, and moved to where I grew up in Kamloops, BC, and that's when my accident happened. I actually had the keys to our house in my pocket as the realtor had dropped it off. So it's been a very long haul, and some things you just become regular from. So going down here, seeing a new doctor, seeing a new program, it makes me very, very nervous. I don't know why, because I have nothing to hide, but all these thoughts are going through my head, and I'm extremely worried. Well, guys, I don't know. Maybe the stars are aligning. Maybe you guys are good luck, but I went to the door and I was like, okay, you know how I call my van Grover because it's blue, right? And I can never find Grover's because Grover's so expensive to get. And I just want a little logo set on the dash. Nothing big, just not for resale, just because, right? So I found this lady and she was selling Gonzo. So there's Gonzo. Let me get it out of the bag here. I don't know, you 80s kids might remember the Muppet Babies. Well, there's Gonzo. And I was like, okay, that's close enough to a Grover. He's on a scooter, kind of looks like a wheelchair. That will sit on my dash, right? So, okay. And I explained that to the lady, and I was going to get 2 because I thought, well, just for one for the office. But she's like, I've got a Grover. So she has a Grover. So I've been looking everywhere for these, and she wanted $5 for it. And I was like, okay, I'll go back to the van and get some more money for you. And she's like, forget it, whatever. Good story, here you go. So that just made my day. So this is let me rip it open. This is a Grover. Pretty awesome. I know it's stupid, blah, 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 but I don't know. I find with vehicles, it gives them personality by naming them, and just having a little Grover figure because he's blue. He's such a big part of my life, makes my life so much easier. So awesome day. Now I have Gonzo and Grover kind of look alike. So let's get on our way to Kelowna. It started snowing a lot, so I'm going to try to get some more drone footage, but I got it sitting here, but it's been snowing that I can't do it. So we'll find out. So let's get on our way. Okay, so there's the guys there. There's Grover and Gonzo. And we're going to this hotel up here. This is the hotel here. It's the Best Western Plus. It's an okay hotel. I give it a solid 8 probably. I stay here every time I'm in Kelowna. It's got good breakfasts. The pool is nice. Kenzie likes the pool. It doesn't have a slide or anything, but other than that, it's a good hotel. Parking's good. I can park around back usually. The only thing I find is checking in is a little bit of a pain in the butt, but we'll find out. There's a better groove of Grover and Gonzo there. I know some people say stupid, why are you doing that? But I don't know. It gives personality vehicles, and Grover's such a big part of my life that I want to do that. Okay. Even though he's so dirty right now, but kind of winter in Canada. Welcome to winter in Canada. Not sure if the camera's picking it up. It is white flakes, but I think it's melting as it's hitting the ground. Let's go see what's going on here. Okay. Oh. You can see they're already decorated for the season. Hello.
She stepped away. Can I help you?
Oh, just wanted to check in, if possible. I know it's early, so thank you.
What's your last name?
Abley, A-B-L-E-Y. There's a million next.
Yes, we have that.
You won't smoke. You won't bring pets. You won't da-da-da-da-da. There you go. Thank you. So this is days where I'm thankful I can walk a little bit. It's dumping snow, raining, and it's just easier getting the luggage in. So I did a clip on this luggage if anybody's interested, but it does clip onto a wheelchair, so it's really, really cool. It's got this attachment here, and the wheels go sideways, so it's easy to get in. This is my room over here, so do the old balcony chuck. It's nice to get here and there. Go. Allowing me to check in because it's a pain. So that's a close-up of the room, but like I said, I just put stuff over the balcony. Thank God I can walk this short distance, because dragging this from the van would be a pain in the butt. But put this over there. Throw that guy over there. So, give you an idea, in Kelowna, I'd love to set up drone, but that up there is Dilworth Mountain. And the dumb thing about Kelowna and the knockdown of Kelowna is it's always been the highway goes right through Kelowna. So highway is extremely tough. Oh, there we go. And handicap door. And I'll take you guys in. And there's where Grover's sitting there, all parked. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't notice that, but there's Dilworth Mountain if it picks up, and they got a car dealership next door, and then Golf Town, and then Home Depot right behind. So let's go down here and let's get the stuff unpacked. So I got another video from the summer where I didn't have a leg at that time, so I did this all in my wheelchair, and it was a lot of fun. So there's the room. Okay. So that's what the room looks like there. It's a fairly nice room. No microwave though. The hotels have slowly gone away from having microwaves in them, which is kind of sucks, but it's tough for dinner. And I'll show you the bathroom here. That's of course the door we just came through. And that's the bathroom. So got a shower bench there. So another question I get all the time from people, do you shower with your leg on? No, I don't. The reason being is, of course, there's my leg. You get sweat, right? So how do you clean it if you're wearing your leg? So I do have a swimming leg, but I don't wear it in the shower just because it's easier to clean. So I roll in on my wheelchair, use the transfer bar, and I always make sure these things are good in the wall, because some hotels are like drywall screws, and then shower. So this one's nice with all these grab bars on it, you know, it gives you lots of room. So I'll catch up to you guys in a bit. Let me get unpacked. Hey, what's up guys? Good morning to everybody. Well, I'm still here in Kelowna. I go to my appointment here, and looking at a watch, doesn't exist, in about 40 minutes. So a little nervous about this one. I see lots of doctors, but this is pretty important to me. So what he's basically going to do is do an assessment of me and how broken I am. And then what happens is he sends it to WorkSafe, and then from there WorkSafe determines what kind of pension long term. Like, I don't get a huge payout or anything like that when you're injured at work. All you do is you get a pension till you're 65. So this is pretty important, and I'm pretty nervous this morning. And it's not like me to be nervous these days, but I'm pretty nervous. Anyways, I thought I'd update you on the way, and we'll get through the appointment, and then we'll head to Salmon Arm, BC, and get on our night camping in Grover. So let's get on with it.
A little later.
Hey there guys, so I got it done and over with. It wasn't as bad as what I thought, but it wasn't as great. You don't realize how broken you are until they actually go through the assessment with you and compare you to where you should be. And yeah, so I don't know. I did the best I could, and that's all you can do in life. Sorry, I'm trying to wheel with one hand here. I gotta say, this building, there's no signage on the building. It's on the second floor, and then the first set of doors aren't accessible. Like, they don't have a power door button, so it's like cheapers. I don't know. So, but I'm glad it's over with, and I'm gonna be on to Salmon Arm, BC, and going to go get Kenzie her shoe shirt. Sorry, I'm trying to get this shot in the background. So LifeMark was the program that I had to go to learn how to walk after my accident. I think this clinic's part of LifeMark, but I just don't get it. It wasn't very accessible. And the doctor, I don't know, he didn't seem like he had much accessibility himself. So I don't know how the test is going to come out, but let's get on our way to Salmon Arm.